What does transformation mean to you? Taking responsibility for your body, for your mind, and for your soul. Taking back the power to yourself, knowing that you are the center of your universe. And then for you have all the power as well as all the tools to mend whatever you need to mend, fix whatever you need to fix, realize whatever you need to realize, and make the adjustment in order to become a wonderful person, the wonderful person that you are, in order to express your truth and your love, in order to fulfill your life desires, to give yourself all the gifts of the world that you always wanted, that other people will give to you. You have the chance to do this for yourself. It's not that difficult. Actually, it's very, very easy. What is standing in the way between you and achieving all of that is yourself. Is that ego part, that childish part of us who is afraid, who wasn't groomed and educated to understand that my body is my sovereignty and I'm responsible for it entirely, and it has the power to rejuvenate and to heal itself constantly. The part of us that was brought up through fears of others, through separation that society has given us, handed us over all the way from childhood to adulthood, who we are, what we think, the family and social environment, where do we belong to, as well as who is our enemies, who is trying to get us, who is trying to hurt us, what is not good for us. All of that has been given to us, fed to us as children, without having a say in it, without realizing that, hey, I can think for myself. What is good for you is not necessarily good for me. I have a different perspective of life. I have a different set of tools that I perceive life and that I move through life according to them and with their help. And why? Because we are sons and daughters of Father Sky and Mother Earth, of that conjunction, of that unity. And each of us is a unique aspect, going through life, experiencing Source, experiencing it in a very unique way. And this uniqueness should never try to be different. This uniqueness is what makes us special. This uniqueness is aspects of God. This uniqueness is particles and aspects of the divine experiencing themselves here in this reality through us and thanks to us. Much like my finger experienced the reality very different than my nose, very different than my eye. Every cell of my body is different and interacting differently with each other and has a different purpose. So are you, my friends, so are we. And this uniqueness needs to be celebrated. And this uniqueness will bring us back together, to unite in love and in harmony and in peace, and express this uniqueness, expressing this uniqueness outside. The very certain way that I feel, the very certain way that I perceive life, the very certain way that I am expressing myself and talking and moving. That is what life is about. And that grandness of it, that each and every one of us can do it on his own way, that creates that magnificent beauty that Source is experiencing through us. Empowerment to take responsibility for our lives. knowing that everything that I need to sustain myself is in my power and in my reach. Taking a deep breath, connecting with the four elements. Four elements, very simple. Air, water, food, solids, warmth and sunlight, to achieve back the sense of sovereignty, that empowerment that comes from within, and walking through life with my expression.